Hello everyone. This has been coming up a lot in my one-to-one sessions, so I want to share it with you. Basically, the process affects the outcome. I heard that from Danielle Laporte a long time ago, and it really stuck true with me. The process affects the outcome. So the emotional state, like your emotional state that you're doing something in. Hi, Roshni. The emotional state that you're doing something in affects the outcome. Emotions run on, there's a scale. So there's lower vibration emotions and higher vibration emotions. Ultimately, like fear is the lower, more dense, more heavy, contracted emotion, where the opposing or opposite is love. And so love is a higher frequency, a higher vibration. It's more receptive, it's receiving, it's giving, it's expanding. So anything you're doing, whether it's like washing the dishes, reading a story to your kids, like working, whatever it is, if you can be in touch, in tune with your emotional state and just notice where you're at in the process of what you're doing, because the process affects the outcome. And so when we're doing something from a lower vibration, so whether like the lower vibration emotions are anger, jealousy, envy, hatred, that's a really strong word, but it's true. Resentment. If you're doing anything from that place, you'll get a result that is like that. Like attracts like. So you could be doing the exact same tasks. And if you're able to get yourself into a place of like acceptance, joy, gratitude, love, doing it from that place as opposed to resentment or envy or like, obligation. Those are two very different feelings in the body, and you'll get two very different outcomes. So whatever emotion you're in, if it's not a good feeling emotion, if it's heavy, dense, if it feels contracted within your body, if it's weighing you down, just take a moment and think of what the polar opposite emotion is. So if we're going like way on the opposite ends of the scale, if you're doing something from fear, the opposing emotion is love. And you can actually Google emotional scale, and you'll see the scale of emotions and where they are. And just like allow yourself to experience both, like allow both polarized emotions in, invite them in, ask to feel or be open to receiving the polar opposite emotion. If it's a lower one, ask to feel the higher one, the opposing one, and then you'll feel the difference in your body. And once you feel it in your body, it's easier to shift, to make your way over to the opposing one. And it isn't always so easy just to like go from, opposite emotions, but you could even ask to feel the next higher emotion on the scale, and you'll eventually get yourself to the higher emotion. If that makes sense, amazing. If it doesn't make sense, just shoot me a comment. But that is what I wanted to just bring into your awareness today. The process affects the outcome, and you have total control of your emotions, even though it doesn't feel like it at times. Like breathing, pausing to breathe will presence you in the emotion, and then you can create space between you and the emotion, and then that creates space. You're not so reactive. All right, so I hope that helps you today, maybe through your weekend. You can again Google the emotional scale, and if you're on a very low scale, we all get there. We all get there. Just do something or ask for help to feel the next emotion up. I love you all. Bye, Roshni.